Once upon a time in a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived a woman named Emily. She was known for her kindness, intelligence, and unwavering support for her husband, Mark. Their marriage seemed perfect on the surface, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and a beautiful home. However, as time went on, Emily began to notice subtle changes in Mark's behavior. He became distant, often working late and spending more time on his phone than with her. One day, Emily stumbled upon a series of text messages on Mark's phone that shattered her world. They were intimate exchanges with another woman named Sarah, a colleague from his office. Heartbroken and betrayed, Emily felt a mix of anger and sadness. Rather than confronting Mark immediately, she decided to take a step back and plot her revenge. Emily began to gather evidence of Mark's infidelity. She meticulously kept track of his late nights and the money he was spending, which he claimed was for work-related expenses. During this time, she also focused on herself, rediscovering her passions and reconnecting with friends. She enrolled in a self-defense class, started a painting project in the garage, and even began a blog where she shared her experiences and thoughts about relationships. With her newfound strength and confidence, Emily devised a plan. She wanted to expose Mark's betrayal not just to him, but to everyone in their lives, making sure he understood the consequences of his actions. She reached out to Sarah, crafting a message that seemed innocent but was laced with a subtle threat. Emily invited Sarah to meet for coffee, suggesting they discuss work and the wonderful man they both know. When Sarah arrived at the cafe, she was surprised to find Emily there. The tension in the air was palpable. Emily smiled warmly, but her eyes were steely. They exchanged pleasantries before Emily cut to the chase. She revealed the truth about her marriage and the texts she had seen. Sarah, taken aback, quickly realized the gravity of the situation. Emily proposed a deal. They would confront Mark together. The next day, Emily set the stage. She invited Mark to a surprise dinner at their favorite restaurant, claiming she wanted to celebrate his recent work achievements. Unbeknownst to him, Sarah was waiting at the table, and Emily had arranged for a few friends to be present, all in on the plan. When Mark arrived, he was greeted with cheers and smiles, completely unaware of the storm brewing. As dinner progressed, Emily decided it was time to unveil the truth. She stood up, clinking her glass to get everyone's attention. With a calm yet firm voice, she shared the story of his betrayal, the evidence she had gathered, and how it had affected her. Mark's face turned pale as he realized what was happening. The room fell silent, and Sarah sat frozen, her eyes wide with shock. Emily then invited Sarah to share her side, and the two women confronted Mark together. The look of disbelief on his face was priceless, but Emily felt a sense of liberation wash over her. After the confrontation, Mark attempted to apologize, but Emily was resolute. She had reclaimed her power and dignity. She filed for divorce, and with the support of her friends and family, she began to rebuild her life. In the following months, Emily transformed her pain into strength. She published her blog and shared her story, empowering other women who faced similar situations. Over time, she became a speaker at events, advocating for self-love and resilience. As for Mark, he faced the consequences of his actions, losing not only his marriage but also the respect of those around him. The ultimate payback was not just about revenge. It was about Emily reclaiming her life, finding her voice, and inspiring others along the way. In the end, Emily learned that true strength lies not in revenge, but in the ability to rise above betrayal and emerge stronger than ever. She found happiness in her independence, and with each passing day, she moved further away from the shadows of her past, ready to embrace a brighter future.